Sao Paulo FC. And our live game is Napoli against Trapani. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Not the easiest, but I'm going to keep more of an eye on Romelu Lukaku here. He may not look the most polished centre-forward, but he has a physical presence about him. He's good on the turn for a big man, and he loves to work the ball onto that very powerful left foot.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Oh, he's in! Goal! Napoli! And it's Napoli who take the lead. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Napoli have an early lead. Good start. That's a throw. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Forward it goes. The shot's on! And he's there to make a great save.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
He's come loose. Fires from distance. Juan. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out. This will probably be dinged far post.
That was travelling. Looks to slip it through. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Juan. Lukaku. Looks like a good ball through. Thrust towards the front line. Tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
It's a long forward pass. It's a loose ball. Pumps it upfield. Roberto tries a long pass towards the front. Has a hit! And in again! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Chance to shoot. How about it? It's in!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Oh, he really wanted that.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Sticks in a foot to win it back. Passes it through. What a save! Terrific reactions! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. That's one way to make your presence felt.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination, and hard to contain.
Pumps it forwards. Lobs it in gently. Done very well to intervene. It's a good-looking cross. And back out it comes. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
And it's Lukaku. It's a throw-in. Firmly met. That is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Tries a through ball. Towards the front, out to the left it goes. Who's going to make this theirs? Aim forward. Juan. Lukaku. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the defence can get it clear. Now the pass. Juan does well to read it and intercepts. Tries a through ball. Can he score? And out to safety. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Boots it upfield. Ball swung in. And the follow-up! Goal! Napoli! And they get themselves in front! Reina reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Napoli go into the lead. Lukaku. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Now the pass. It's there!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Looking to force his way through. Napoli saved by a gutsy tackle. He had to get it right.
He had a decision to make there and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. I can only say, well done, son.
Out wide to the right. Spoon forward. None shall pass, that's the message there. Plays it out to the wing. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Lukaku passes it through. The home support won't enjoy that.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
And it's Lukaku. Roberto cuts it out. Defence has got rid of that. Chance! It's Lukaku! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Roberto. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence. Tries to get it forward quickly. Roberto with the ball through. Goes for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
In for a header! Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Tries the route one option. Battles to win it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Aimed long and direct. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's